Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
On the line is Lyle Milligan, president of the Reidsville Kiwanis Club. Hey, Lyle.
How are you?
I'm doing just great. I've done a little homework, so I know that Kiwanis International is 105 years old, and the Reidsville Club is getting there. It's almost that old. For those that don't know, tell us a little bit about Kiwanis. What is this organization all about, Lyle?
Well, Kiwanis started to promote an exchange business among members, and they were distributing Christmas baskets to the poor. Then they started, trying to decide for sure what they wanted to do and how they wanted to support community service. And back in 1915 was when they officially began. And again, it was just to try to help people in general. But since then, it's become more about the children of each community. And Kiwanis now puts in over 18 million volunteer hours, and they invest over $107 million each year in projects that strengthen communities and serve the children. So, there's a lot of things that we do. Most of what we do has something to do with children. For instance, we support a woman's shelter in Reidsville, or the county, I guess, in Rockingham County. And that, though, helps not only the women, but it helps the children of those ladies. So it's pretty much what we try to do is help children in our communities. And all that money that goes into this goes to the local communities most of the time. We have one worldwide project called the Eliminate Project right now, where we're eliminating maternal neonatal tetanus all over the world with ladies that have children, and they're born in not the most sanitary conditions, so they vaccine that the mother takes then becomes a way to immunize the children from getting tetanus, which is a horrible way to die. And I think they've got like 6 countries left in the world to do where the vaccines are readily available. And once the mother is vaccinated, then during her childbearing years, none of her children get tetanus because of the effectiveness of the vaccine.
Wow. Well, that's some very important information to start. And I know part of the, looking at your logo here for Kiwanis International, serving the children of the world. So you've given us some wonderful examples. And then what you do in our own communities right here in Rockingham County. So thank you for that service. I wanted you to tell us about your annual, and I believe this is the 33rd annual golf tournament coming up at Monroeton this Saturday. So tell us about that, Lyle.
Well, we're excited to be able to do that. It's had its ups and downs over the years. 33 years, a lot of different things happen in the world, let alone in your own club.
Yeah.
But we are excited to be building up towards our 100th anniversary coming up in 2022. And so this year we've spent a little more money ourselves, and we're looking forward to about 50 golfers, we believe. We want to have 100 in 2 years at our 100th anniversary, but we have a goodie bag this year. We've got golf balls. We've got some exceptional prizes. We have a hole-in-one that's worth $1,000 if somebody does that. By our 100th anniversary, the hole-in-one will be valued at $100,000. So
wow.
We're on our way to building that up and trying to generate a lot of enthusiasm. And we have closest to the pin competition and longest drive. And then, of course, the winners receive $100 for their efforts if they win this week. So we're looking forward to continuing that effort. And the money that we raise, of course, is mostly raised by sponsorships. And we have 5 different levels of sponsorship that are available. And then, of course, the golfers pay a little bit more than what the green fees would be. But that all goes in to help take care of the expenses of the golf tournament. We're going to have a biscuit breakfast provided by PG's. And then Domino's is providing an individual pan pizza or an individual pizza, I guess, to each person that comes, and someone has generously covered that expense. And we'll have, of course, snacks and drinks during the day. So we have breakfast and lunch and a great day of golf for everybody out there at Monroe this coming Saturday. We tee off at 8:30. We can start registering at 7:30 and pick up a biscuit, a cup of coffee, and hang out with us a little bit, and then we'll tee off at 8:30.
I'm looking at the forecast, Lyle, and it looks like it's going to be a great day for this event.
I think so. We're excited about that.
Yeah. So someone listening, they can still get in on that, and you say registration starts at 7:30 Saturday morning.
That is correct. We do not have all of our slots filled, so we could take someone that decides on Saturday morning at 6 o'clock that they wanted to get ready and come out there about 7:30, and we'd be able to register them and let them play that day as well.
Okay. I know some people kind of wait till the last minute on things like this to see what's going on. So it sounds like
weather's an important factor, and you already mentioned that. So that's right.
Okay. All right. So that's this Saturday at Monroe Golf Course for the 33rd annual tournament. Now, you mentioned pancakes, I believe. You had my attention right there. It's a crazy year, so that's different this time around too. So tell us what's happening coming up in November.
Normally, we have our pancakes up there at Reidsville High School, and that allows us then to bring everybody in. It's a great social event. We have several hundred people that come through and get their pancakes and sit around the cafeteria, and some come at 4 o'clock when we open and stay till 8 o'clock when we close. But this year, as you mentioned, it's totally different. We had to postpone that. That has been moved to November 6th, and because the schools are still basically closed, we are going to have a drive-through only, and that's going to be at the Main Street Methodist Church. They've got a real nice drive-through there. It's undercover, and we'll be able to cook the pancakes right there, put them in a to-go box, and provide the syrup and some Mises sausage to go with it, and send folks on their way. So your tickets are still good from in the spring, and of course we have tickets available up until that time, $8 for adults and $3 for children 10 and under. And you just need to give us a contact, and we'll make that happen. You can order there as well, and that's going to be just a good opportunity, again, to raise some money and help some kids and still have some good pancakes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good pancake breakfast. So postponed from March, that will be drive-through for the pancake breakfast, Main Street Methodist Church, on November 6th from 4 till 7 that evening. Okay. So got that on the calendar too now. And you know, it's so important that we support, you've mentioned the golf tournament, the pancake supper. It's so important that we support these events, isn't it?
It is. And the great things about Kiwanis and other surface organizations is that it gives us a chance to pool our resources and then be able to do some major work versus the $3 that I might have in my pocket at one point to donate to something. So this helps us to be able to generate hundreds and even thousands of dollars at times to help the children in some significant ways in our community.
When are you meeting now? How has the pandemic affected your meeting schedule, Lyle?
We had to go to a Zoom meeting. We use that platform, and that's still at 12:30 every Thursday. And we used to, of course, meet at the Golden Corral for years and years and years. And so we are searching for a home once we get back to having in-person meetings. Our first one of those, again, is going to be at the Main Street Methodist Church. They've graciously opened their fellowship hall. We'll stay socially distanced, but everybody's going to have to bring their own lunch. We're not going to be able to have it available there, but we do want to kind of get face-to-face again, so we're going to shoot for October 8th, Thursday, to be able to start doing that. And again, we'll wear our masks, we'll social distance, and of course we have lots of hand cleaner available. So we're going to try to do that a little bit, and at this point, that's our plan. And hopefully, in a few months, we'll be able to be back to just our general fellowship and good time together as Kiwanians.
Oh, sure. I certainly hope so. If someone's listening and they are interested in being a part of Kiwanis and the good work you do, how do we get in touch with someone?
You can email me personally, and it's Lyle Milligan 1950 at gmail.com, or you can even drop a note to P.O. Box 2 here in Reidsville, 27323, and we'll make sure someone gets in touch with you.
Okay. Well, this is great information you've given us, and I want to salute you. And it's challenging times we're in, but Reidsville Kiwanis Club still putting things together and making it happen. So I'm proud of what you all are doing. We have about another minute and a half left. Any closing thoughts, Lyle?
Well, it's just been interesting, Mike, that as we have gone through this pandemic situation and everybody's not able to get together and all of the things that seem to have hindered us, actually our sponsorships are up this year, and we have, like I say, more golfers than we've had in a while. And I just got off the phone a few minutes ago with someone who was interested in bringing a foursome. So we're excited about the fact that people are still wanting to help, still wanting to give, and still wanting to support our community in so many different areas.
Well, we certainly appreciate what you do, celebrating 98 years of service to the children of our community. That's the Reidsville Kiwanis Club. And Lyle, pleasure to talk to you. Thanks. Hope the weather is great. It looks like it's going to be. And the golf tournament at Monroe is a big success on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate this opportunity.
And we'll talk again another time. Thanks again.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir.
Lyle Milligan is president of the Reidsville Kiwanis Club. Let me give you that contact information again. His personal email, Lyle Milligan, 1950. That's LYLEMILLIGAN, Lyle Milligan, 1950 at gmail.com. And the actual mailing address for the Reidsville Kiwanis Club is P.O. Box 2, Reidsville 27323. Again, a couple of those dates to mention one more time. The annual golf tournament at Monroe Golf Course this Saturday, October 3rd. Registration at 7:30, shotgun start at 8:30. And then the drive-through pancake supper will be November 6th at Main Street Methodist Church. They'll be serving from 4 till 7. And let me also mention this. You can get more information. In fact, I'm on it right now. The Reidsville Kiwanis Club Facebook page. Again, thanks to the many people involved over the years, getting close to 100 years now. In a couple of years, as Lyle reminded us, they'll be celebrating their 100th anniversary. So thanks to everyone involved in the Reidsville Kiwanis Club for their good work. And thank you for listening. And thank you for your support.